Welcome to Bwindi TV. Educate, empower, and conserve.
Big hill. I had to shoot in the air. When I shoot in the air, those people were working for us, they had the sound of the gun. They had to also shoot. So they found us by shooting.
Yeah. So, is there any memorable story that through your 24 years that you would like to share with us? Something that's just in your heart, whether it be good, bad, or whatever, something that you think it's worth sharing with our viewers.
Yeah, I have some memorable stories. One is good, another is bad. But the bad one is not very, very bad.
Very, very bad.
Yeah, it taught us some of the, it was a challenge, but it taught us some of the new things. One, the good one is that myself, I witnessed a gorilla giving birth.
Oh, you witnessed
Yes.
a gorilla giving birth?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Which is very, very, very unusual. It's very unique and very rare to see a gorilla giving birth. For example, for the over 24 years I've been working with the gorillas, I just saw it once. And imagine, one time we visited a group of gorillas. Unfortunately, I had no cameras by that time. So we reached a gorilla group, and we found the gorillas were up in the trees feeding on the fruits. So one female was down under the tree. So when we approached the place where the female was, I heard a sound underneath of the vegetation of a gorilla, like screaming, pushing something, So others were up in the trees, herself down, she was down, only one female. So we continued moving slowly. We found a female was pushing in and out, but she was giving birth.
Yeah.
So when she pushed and failed, one of the juveniles came up from the tree where others were feeding on the fruits. She came down and watched the female was pushing and pulling, pushing in and out, failing. Yeah. The juvenile went slowly, sat on the side of the female,
Yes.
watched for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
When the baby came out, brought the head, the juvenile grabbed the head and pulled it out to help the female.
Like a midwife.
Like a midwife. Immediately, the juvenile handed over the baby to the mom.
God.
When the other ones up saw a new baby born, they came running quickly down.
Oh, wow.
So what amazed me is that the silverback, when he saw the new baby born, stood up on 2 legs and banged the chest.
Oh, really?
Showing happiness. So they all surrounded the baby with the mother. The mother was taking off the womb from the baby, but they were all watching like this. So one of the females who had wanted to touch on the baby, the mother could not allow the female to touch on the baby. Instead, she moved out from the place.
Oh.
They followed her, they sat again down together, all spent like 20 minutes watching a new baby born.
Wow.
That was very, very amazing.
That's, a unique experience.
It was a very unique experience. That's the memorable one. It's a very nice story. That was the good one.
Yes.
The bad one,
Eh?
I went with my other 5 colleagues in the forest. We became stuck. We got lost in the forest.
Oh. What were you doing? Habituating? Yeah, you must have been. Yeah.
We were doing habituation,
Yeah.
but the gorillas took us deep in the forest
Right.
where our radio walkie-talkies could not communicate to the base. There was no network. So we went, reached a river which had formed some meanders. You know what I mean, meanders? Rotating.
Oh, yeah.
Many different corners.
Right. Like
Yeah,
this.
those are the meanders.
meandering. Yeah.
So when we were there, we knew that river, that it would take us back home, outside the forest. Not knowing that ahead there was those meanders. For us, we had to follow the river. We followed the river, let alone when it was already late, almost 6 o'clock in the forest, we found it had taken us again where we started from. So it was kind of rotating, going back to where we are.
You spent all day just going.
It became dark. 6:30, 7:30, the forest was all closed like this.
Yeah.
We just slept in the forest where there was even elephants. Where in the place of many, many elephants, we just slept under the tree. The day morning, the next day, we woke up to move to look for the way back. We entered again a group of gorillas, grabbed one of our colleagues.
Oh,
One of our
was this a wild group?
wild group.
Oh, right.
One of our colleagues were also injured. So we walked for the whole day, the second day. We again spent the night in the forest because that guy was unable to walk.
And you couldn't get
One of my
communication.
colleagues was also caught by ulcers because of having no food. So I could carry 2 guns, also looking for the trail. Everybody became so exhausted, tired,